In August of about 2013, I was exiting from my friend's home at Martha's Vineyard and got to across the water there, and Jack McGee met me at the when my boat pulled in, and it was a tourist thing that goes back and forth, and he wanted to recruit me for the Leonard Peltier campaign. I'd always supported Leonard, especially as director of Amnesty. I did, and calling for a new trial for Leonard. But he said we need more oomph, and we want you to help us. So I decided to do that, and I thought I could help with videos. I think, and I went to many of my friends, Derek Hughes and Nick Wong, Kevin Hooper. I forget them all. I should remember them all because they all donated their time for a campaign called I Will. And we unleashed a campaign essentially built around the issue that Leonard had served enough time, and we're no longer going to argue the legal case. We're going to leave that alone and just move that he had served 46 years in jail and it's time to let him go, whether he was guilty or not. And that was to be how we were going to shift that campaign around from the legal case and the unfairness of it to essentially he's got to be let go. 46 years of maximum security is more than anybody else has served. Come on, what is this? So, and that's what we did. It wasn't always easy to do because much of the Indian community wanted to stay and argue the legal case, which I understood. I just felt when you argue something for 40 some years and you don't win, maybe you ought to give up that strategy, which was my idea, and we should try something new. And that's why I tried that. And we drew on the talent of LA, and there were some really beautiful ones, the Jim Carrey one, the Jennifer Aniston, the Woody Harrelson. We had, quite a lineup of folks and talent to support Leonard. And so, really, um, there's never been a correction within the Leonard Peltier campaign. One side does argue the legal case and the history of it, which is appropriate. I feel, and I think others feel, the best way to do this is to approach the government a different way. So we approached President Obama, and we really thought we had it because Leonard was first to be released and Chelsea was third. And then Chelsea was moved to first, Leonard was moved to third. He never got out, Chelsea got free. Nobody arguing with, of course, with Chelsea. It was great that she got out. So it we were glad about that, but we weren't happy about Leonard being moved back to third, and we didn't know why that had happened. I'd gotten the Holy Father through a friend of mine in the clergy. I used to be an ex-priest. Some of the kids I went to school with are now cardinals and archbishops and bishops, and they helped. And they went to the Pope. The Pope sent through the papal nuncio a message to Obama to free Leonard, but it didn't happen. Um, and we were shocked because we thought we had the right president, the right lobbying effort. We weren't militant at all. We were really arguing, just it's enough. Enough of time has been served, but it didn't work. And so we were greatly disappointed in that. Um, and then we continue with Biden. We now have our plea in front of him once again. Again, the Catholic hierarchy is helping us, as other hierarchies of other churches are. Um, and we have Pope Francis behind. And when President Biden went to Rome, we believed that our friends got the Pope to discuss Leonard Peltier with the President of the United States and, to let him out. So I think President Biden has been briefed on Leonard Peltier and why he should be let go, which I think is essentially he served enough time, let him go home guilty or innocent. And that's where we are today. We're waiting for that decision by President Biden. So here's hoping Leonard walks out a free man and can die peacefully at home and feel good about, having gotten out of prison. And he deserves that, I think. So thank you for listening. How was that? There was enough, really? Huh?